Andy here, back with another video. And in this video, I want to talk about how you can ensure that your investments that you make this year in football cards are profitable. I want to talk about handcuff investments. I want to talk about hedging your bets and almost as close as you can get to a guarantee that you're going to make money on investing and flipping football rookie cards this year. I've got a few guys I want to share with you in this video that I feel are never going to be cheaper than they are right now. And they're poised for big breakout in 2021. And they're just phenomenal handcuff investments compared to the starter on their respective teams. So let's dig in. When you're talking about how to prioritize your capital strictly from an investment perspective, yes, if you get an incredible buy low opportunity on a specific rookie card you just can't turn down, then don't do it, especially if it's, an elite player. It doesn't matter if it's on a big market team or not, like AJ Brown on Tennessee is a prime example. But we've seen what a huge market can do for a player's rookie card, even a bad player. I mean, shoot, look at Jared Stidham and Cam Newton. Look at what the New England Patriots did for their rookie cards. Look at what the Dallas Cowboys did for Ben DiNucci's rookie card, who was terrible. It was completely terrible. His performance was not great, let's put it that way. But because of the size of the fan base, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about the biggest fan base in the NFL right now, and that's the Dallas Cowboys with 8.5 million Facebook page likes. And we're going to be talking about the Green Bay Packers with 5.3 million Facebook page likes. They're number 1 and number 4. Yeah, so examining Dallas's offense, we know it's a high-octane offense. Their pass-to-run ratio is roughly 60% pass to roughly 40 or 39.1% run. That's pretty pass-heavy. However, they did rank number 15 in run plays per game with 26.9, and that just goes to their overall pace of play being higher. And when you look at the running back situation last year, they've spent a ton of money on Ezekiel Elliott, and last year he played 15 games and barely scratched top 10 running back status. Before Dak Prescott got hurt in the beginning of the season last year, Ezekiel Elliott was a top 5 running back, and his rookie cards were arguably the most expensive rookie card of any running back. In week 15, Ezekiel Elliott was unexpectedly ruled out in a battle against the 49ers. Before the game, he was ruled out with an unexpected injury. Tony Pollard absolutely dominated that game, guys. He had 12 carries, 3 of which were red zone, and 6 receptions for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns, with Andy Dalton as his QB. So you can only imagine what he could have done if Dak was in the game, right? Just shredded the 49ers. And when you look at some of the key metrics from Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard last year, yes, Zeke had a lot of carries. Yes, Zeke had a lot of receptions, both top 10 numbers. He had more opportunity on the field, but he only had 4 breakaway runs over 15 yards. Tony Pollard had 5, with less than half of the opportunities. Also, Ezekiel Elliott had a 1.6% breakaway run rate, and Tony Pollard had a 5% breakaway run rate, which ranked 18 in the league last year. And Zeke had a 23.3% juke rate, whereas Tony Pollard had a 24.8% juke rate, which ranked 18 in the league last year. And this is a big one, yards created per touch. Ezekiel Elliott only had 1.12, which ranked 40th in the league, versus Tony Pollard had generated 1.54 yards created per touch, which ranked 14th in the league. Yards created are basically yards that the running back creates after the first initial contact and the first evaded tackle. Everything after that are considered yards created. And this is not to mention that Ezekiel Elliott fumbled the ball 6 times last year and was completely unreliable, which is why this makes him such a good handcuff play. So I went and looked at eBay, StarStock, and COMC listings of the 2016 base Prizm Ezekiel Elliott, which also happens to be silver. The base rookies in 16 and 17 were all silver. And so on eBay, I found 23 raw listings for an average of $80 per card. Now, I did notice there was an auction that closed at 60, and this is a good point because right now you can capitalize on auctions. If you're actively shopping for football player rookie cards, you can capitalize on auctions right now. Then when I went over to StarStock, there were 6 in the vault, 6 for sale. The StarStock A was selling for 90. The StarStock B was selling for 70. There's been no recent sales on this card at that price point. And then I went over to COMC. There's only 4 listings, $99.25, $122, $190, and $250. The best value for Ezekiel Elliott is eBay, but compared to Tony Pollard, who you can get right now, this is not his base Prizm. This is his Prizm Silver, 2019 Prizm Silver. Went to eBay. There were 6 listings, an average of $5 to $10 you could buy it for right now. Went to StarStock. There's 4 in the vault, 3 for sale. The A was for sale for $25, the B for $7.50. Went to COMC. There's only 2 listings. One at $9.25, which is a screaming bargain that someone could pick up right now and flip in just a couple months. And another one for $24.24, which comparatively speaking, if you look at the scarcity in the marketplaces of these 2 cards, now there is quite a few additional. I would go ahead and say there was another 15 to 20 Ezekiel Elliott graded cards, and just because he has been such an elite running back, with such high draft capital, and his rookie card's been out since 2016, and he's on the biggest market in the NFL. There's a lot more of his rookie cards of this card graded. And when you look at Tony Pollard, he's still considered a sleeper, but after this year, it's not going to be the case anymore. So when you compare the 2 guys, 39 total listings for Zeke at roughly $80 compared to 15 total listings for the comparable silver variation card, you can obviously tell that Panini, they're smart, man. They're smart. They printed a lot of the base card. They've increased the print run year over year of the base cards, but they've definitely left silvers short print. In the Prizm case, I think that's a pretty doggone short print card, even 2020. And so there's only 15 total listings of that 2019 Prizm Silver of a sleeper like Tony Pollard. I'm sharing this information with you guys now before it's gone. So Green Bay's pass to run ratio is very balanced, 55% pass to 44.9% run. Very balanced, right? Green Bay ranked number 12 in run plays per game. Matt LaFleur also loves to use his running backs in the passing game. In 2020, Aaron Jones had 46 receptions, 12th highest in the NFL. In 2020, Jamal Williams had 31 receptions, which was 28th highest in the NFL. This is key because only Aaron Jones is still in Green Bay. Jamal Williams was traded to Detroit, which brings me to the point of A.J. Dillon. The 6-foot, 247-pound, 23-year-old ran a 4.53 at his pro day, but he does have a 97th percentile height-adjusted speed score and clearly never skips leg day. That's for damn sure. And when given the opportunity last year against a game in Tennessee, coming down the stretch when Aaron Jones was injured, A.J. Dillon had an opportunity and he dominated. And with the uncertainty around whether or not Aaron Rodgers is going to play for the Packers or even return to the Packers is still completely up in the air. There has been no clarity to the Aaron Rodgers situation. There's a very good possibility that Jordan Love could be the starting quarterback, in which case I could very well see Matt LaFleur being even more conservative, leaning on his bell cow 97th percentile, never skips leg day, A.J. Dillon, filling in that Jamal Williams role and also the A.J. Dillon role he played last year, which is going to present a really nice upside for A.J. Dillon. So looking at the analysis, eBay, I found 64 listings of Aaron Jones 2017 base prizm, also silver that year. 64 listings, an average of $20 you could get it for. Then I went over to Star Stock. They had 34 in the vault, 12 for sale. The Star Stock A was selling for 25. The Star Stock B was selling for 8. There were no recent sales on this card either. Then I went over to COMC. They had 20 listings starting at $22.75. And because he is a 2017 rookie, I tried to find a card. I can't go and get AJ Dillon's base prizm from 2020. It's not going to be comparable in print run at all. So I was trying to find a card that's comparable in print run to the 2017 base prizm silver of the rookies. I decided that in terms of listings, I felt and just overall availability, the not field level silver, but the base field level should be comparable. Also, another card I was thinking about here, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on which would be more comparable to Aaron Jones' 2017 base prizm silver, the 2020 optic hollow AJ Dillon or the 2020 base field level AJ Dillon. Another card I was thinking about, or if you have another card or recommendation you think would be even more comparable, I'll gladly look it up and see what the amount of listings are and what they're trading at. Looking at eBay, the AJ Dillon 36 listing, average of 5 to 10. Star Stack had 14 in the vault, 10 for sale. The A at $9.50, the B at $5, and COMC 3 listings. And this is a card that by now, based on how long ago it's been released, there should be a lot more of these in the marketplace if the print run was a lot higher, especially on eBay, right? So I feel good about the fact that the base field level is the most short print of the 4 tiers of select, right? The concourse, the premier, the club level, and then the field level. When I looked at the compared the total listings, this was even the field level. AJ Dillon only had 53 total listings and was trading for an average of $8, less than half of what that Aaron Jones. And so I tried to I was thinking about comparing the 2020 Prizm Silver to Aaron Jones Prizm, but the thing is, the 2020 Prizm Silver is very short print. There's not much of those cards floating around at all. All right, guys, that's what I've got here. I'll be back very soon. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. We're live. What's going on? Andy here. That will pretty much guarantee you or get you as close to a guarantee as possible. I get it. There's no guarantees in anything in life, right? Except for the fact that we're all going to die one day, right? But, whoa, that got deep really quick. Sorry, guys. But yeah, check out this cool poster. This was, my dad gave this to me. You know, honestly, I taped it over the chalkboard, but I would like to get this poster framed. It's actually really cool. I haven't been on my listings this week. Like I said, I've been on vacation from my day job, but in turn, you know, I've been watching the kids, been doing a lot of stuff around the house, which has kept me extremely busy, arguably even busier than, because I have very little flexibility throughout the day to create content, so even busier than what I would be during a normal work week, right? It's all good, babe. It's all good. And I'll get back to listing cards. I've got a ton of cards I want to get listed, and also still a ton of packs I want to open. So I will be back very soon, guys. All right. So until then, peace. Oh yeah, check out this poster. I'm gonna do a zoom up on it.